oleh suaraku. Du-du-du-du. Gas. Suaranya tuh, ayah, aman. Kita melanjutkan game Hoam, game Yeping, tunduh. Tapi seru. Mozart, iya teh lagu Mozart.
I should think there's an entire
Suite of Armor, humming. Ini kemana cok? Ini kemana jir? Oh ke dia. Jauh kayaknya. Tinggal telet sih. F white set point. Emang kudu lempang. Emang tele. Lanjut. Lompatnya butut sih ya.
It is good to see you, my friend.
What, Onai?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Coba.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Looking for chest.
Archie, I don't have time
A
to
second,
argue.
okay?
I've told you repeatedly not
I
to
know.
stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
See them, Mummy.
Wingardium Leviosa.
KDRT kah?
Light work, I always say. Oh, that's enough. I'm too
I
tired.
never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
You know.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Sami, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
Ah, yes, a wonderful choice.
Tuh.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Ih, jauh tuh side questnya. Menjelajah deui sih. Geus lah, jalani we nu menunjukkan arah. Dan ini laba-laba euy. You know, bees welcome.
Revelio.
No damage. Cannot
Past
kill.
right track. Encampment. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Khan will regret not joining us. He doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Anjir,
We should have killed that traitor arm when we took his cards.
free the card. Oke. All post gear inventory talent salah pencet persen. Inventory. Nasi nama teh? Tak ye. Repairo itu kepake berarti ya hasil menyerang.
Revelio.
Skill assassin teh.
Someone there?
Melebihi mesin. Menggunakan sihir semua beres. Mana karena unlost card appear to be locked behind a gate. Oh itu tuh. Mana? Iya gate namanya. Terus sih kuma.
Goblins will finally rule over wizards.
Nah dia gegeteran kieu. Ieu naon kegetaran kieu?
Enjoy suffering, do ya?
Anjir. Tuh, bro.
Protego!
Alah. Beak poison.
You're like a dumb bumblebee.
Mana? Wah,
Get away with that.
How many of you are there?
anjir.
Seems your heart isn't in this at
Anjir.
all.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Lama-lama ting. Aduh. Kabur.
Surely you can see that.
Bangke, Cok. Kita tengah healing serangan kah? Yang sekolah luar ta. Bisa tanya.
Why is decision running from me?
Oh, there's a hole in my pocket. Someone
Rather unwise coming back this way. This is where
Monyet.
you will
Protego!
fail.
And getting to them won't be easy with all those goblin loyalists about. Itu bisa dibantai sih, itu bisa dibantai KB-nya.
Seems the coward fled.
Wah, coward.
I've never seen a
Emang
sword
can
like it.
kuat tuh saya nak. Kartnya kan gerobak kart mah. Tapi mana ya kartnya? Iku udah dikumasi.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
do this for.
Revelio.
I deserve better than patrol duty.
Cara open still a loyalist ranger
I've
crossbow.
been at this for hours.
Keep to enemies airborne. Oh iya Karti.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to mine.
Got nothing better to do.
Babi. Kabur.
If only Redrock were here to
Send you. Pity. Not quite.
I shall avenge your death.
Ayo.
Was that your best?
I won't rest.
Incendio. You won't stop me.
Accio.
That hasn't been.
Incendio. Accio.
Surrender.
Anjir.
You can't.
Babi.
Accio. Incendio.
I feel as though you're not even trying.
Nih, kita maju. Easy peasy ki ya. Halo, Jang Aulia. Saya di Bandung, Jang Aulia. Tema cacet keur fokus perang. Saya di Bandung, Jang Aulia. Mencoba live biasa. Good.
If you're here for my wares,
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show
Anjing. Lah. Tinggal dialungkan ya padahal.
Lumos.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
There you go.
Ush.
Stupendous.
You insolent...
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Anjir, naon itu?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Wah, anjir.
I'm not going anywhere with you. Tell Rookwood to find me inside.
Plumbing your soul exposed. You'll feel that.
Oh,
Clouds, this one.
chill.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Bangke.
That's just happened.
Terrifying.
I've never been accosted in
Revelio.
such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
Dia nanya.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Terus kumaha?
Revelio. Accio. Levioso.
Accio. Levioso.
Revelio.
You've got the mallowsweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Mercy Treadwell instruct me to place Mallows onto the stone swirl, and the strangest thing happened. I wonder what Merlin could have been hiding behind this puzzle. Terus kumaha, Bu? Oh iya, bakar. Bangke. Easy teka-teki ya mah cocok. Adik-adik teka-teki na ya.
How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
IQ kudu di atas 140,
Well,
Bu.
I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground.
To answer
You
this
should feel free to
puzzle.
solve them as you come across
Alright,
them.
Bu,
I
alright.
believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Yan, kayak di
And do
pangmesar
be
kanya, Bu.
careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Gelis eh.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Dive in the Black Lake and find the astrolabe. Astrolabe. Mana misinya di mana? Iya kah? Travel.
Revelio.
Ya. Kawannya kecil. Madep amat yuk. Cir keren sih Gardana cowok. Keren.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need
Gelis,
these for today's class.
Guruna gelis
A little treat for your auntie. Oh, hello.
Hello, Bu.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bone. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous continuous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Keep at it. A garden requires...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cab. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Naturgan.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant. Here we are. Home of the Chinese... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Take the target dummy with a charm. Mana? Ya. Hold tab. Iya kah?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
Ngeri amat tanaman teh.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and Deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really...
Did you know that you can make anything grow? We must first understand it. That goes for plants.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Ih, apel orang. Bisa kemana adanya? Incendio tuh mana ya? Incendio. Iya kah? Mana ayo? Keluarnya ke mana? What map? Kaya sudah pokoknya.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Jadi apa? Suara naon tadinya? Wah, anjir tuh bisa.
Incendio.
Chill, bro.
Incendio.
Ih.
Incendio.
Alah.
Incendio.
Incendio. Nah ganun ide ya Chan eh. Mana sudah.
Lumos.
Nah, Lumos.
Yes.
Lah. Nge-crash, Cok. Astagfirullahalazim, nge-crash dong. Apalah. Ayo mah rame-rame, cu. Kok bisa nge-crashnya? Ah, janggal. Efek game gratisan kah? No. Skin. Ya, tak bisa asup deui di kana game na. Aneh amat. Pala. Nge-crash segala. Astagfirullah. Ulang dong.
Incendio. Incendio.
Aduh, benar.
Incendio. Incendio.
Nge-lag loh.
Revelio.
Nge-lag, nge-crash loh. Alah, nge-crash segala ih. Bangke amat sih. Asli sih.
Accio. Incendio.
Anjir anak-anaknya cok. Coba anak-anaknya. Kenal. Kenal.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Wah anjir. Kamu takut nanam? Lah, eta musuh. Orang nyelamat tuh musuh.
Revelio.
Quest kan beres. Attempt to defense. Cross 1 round 3. Spell combination. Talk to Lucan Brattleby. Kali halo. Ini mananya? Sekolah sih. Ini tuh sih atau dirinya.
I hope you were able to take care of
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Oh. Jadi nyerang ieu teh senjata lawan jadi jatuh. Alright. Mana adanya? Set quest deh itu sih. Itu namanya set quest selanya. Sekalian. Mana halawe? Ke mana? Keluar kah?
Revelio.
Honestly, the way
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Sampai seorang kumaha, Cuk. Padahal bes hijau ih. Terkenal ngelag ya.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
You'll get it.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
That's it.
Accio. Incendio.
Nicely done.
Accio. Levioso.
Keep trying.
Salah. Sorry, salah.
Incendio.
Aduh, salah.
Next time, perhaps. That was something.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Aduh, panjang pisan kombona.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Salah deh, Yon.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Good one. Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Incendio. Levioso.
There goes my way.
Incendio.
Aduh, darah. Baik. Oh, darah.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Sekali lagi. Oh, darah. Bangke.
Levioso. Incendio. Incendio.
Potato.
Levioso.
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
Naon sih? Itu bisa ngisi darah, guys. Oh, skill ngisi darah gitu. Asa hayang dengan jual truk.
Care to try again?
Keng.
No, I don't think so. Not right now.
Understandable. But don't take too long. We'll be waiting.
Kayak mulai darah.
Revelio.
You know.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio.
Coba item na garanti. Sebal ele, aduh. Mengkacau. Itu sih. Baju sare amat ya teh. Geus lah nu alus mana we. Kabake.
What I did to deserve that. Revelio.
Jadi black kan? Ini black kan?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Definitely unique.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for sale?
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you. Aren't you the student who ran all those goblin loyalists off? I can't tell you what a relief that was to everyone in Lower Hogsfield.
Legendary ya Ilgor ya.
I hope to see you again sometime.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Asih lumas weh. Keren kayak. Itu namanya. Penasaran. Wih, ini sebagai ya. Ini baju tidur pisan cuy.
I trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Mermaid mas. What the hell bro, mermaid mas mana? Oh tuh. Ya main story. Iya bisa sih. Sepertinya. Ayo, fight.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Look who's back. Ready to redeem yourself?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Hey, is that all you've got? Confringo.
Accio.
Act like a winner.
There goes my wager.
You're better than that.
Nggak. Ih.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
Bangke aja deh. Nyerang bertubi-tubi dong.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry, but you have to admit that's rather clever.
I do not have to admit that. Everett said the same thing. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing. Revelio. These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling. Incendio. This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Đang nhớ. Kalau menurut saya aneh anjir. Lena lompat. Gimana sih?
Incendio. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. 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 Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
Have you found anything to,
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
Shouldn't there be Aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogwart?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a wig and weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Hari-hari diajarnya.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Revelio. Precision is key. Witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Oh, Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
Professor Sharp?
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice...
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggelmeld potion.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from a fellow Ravenclaw. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
I brewed an Adura's potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Di situ. Ayo dia itu questnya. Sana udah.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Ugh, my rope.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlry. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old one-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Nah di library jauh atau library.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was
As long as I get some sleep.
What are you doing out here? Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio.
Wah anjir. Hancur jauh gitu Kumaha ieu?
Try to beat that.
Ieu mah geus hokian bener tuh. Oh, orang dorong.
Akio.
Telagragnya.
That was one for the ages. Akio. Nothing to it.
Ya elah.
Merlin's pants. Akio.
Akio.
Not bad. Not bad. Tie game. At least you didn't beat me. We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Akio. All in the wrist.
Akio.
Bangke.
Akio. Eh, lucky shot. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Eleh.
I'll let you have that one. Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Ayo sekali
I'm
deh.
game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice.
Asa babari kereta tem.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Damn want.
Accio.
Salah. Lagra goge.
Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio. Nothing to it.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
All in the wrist.
Accio.
Lagran. Eleh.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Bangke amat dah.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it.
Dong.
I've seen worse. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Ha.
Not bad. Not bad.
Si Eleh waju.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Astagfirullah.
Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio.
Kunao. Kunao.
Nothing to it.
Eleh deui. Yuk. Misi menjatuhkan.
Accio.
Gabung. Asup kanal 52 anak-anak.
That was one for the ages. Accio. All in the wrist.
Revelio. Accio.
Lucky shot.
Ah.
We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
Hey, lumayan.
I'm game for another round.
Grand. You could use the practice. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
I will beat that. Low. Aing telah grade.
That was one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it. How do you do that? Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Lagra. Dua. Menang Anggar.
Well done. You beat me.
Well done. You beat me.
Bit of good luck, that's all.
I'm not lucky, I'm simply better than you.
All right, fine. You're right. You're better than me. I'll let the others know you're good enough to keep playing.
The
Padahal
others?
nggak salah
I lost 7 matches in a row to Samantha Dale. The others who play Summoner's Court thought that if you couldn't beat me, you wouldn't be enough of a challenge.
Chin up, Leander. Keep practicing and you'll get better.
I suppose you're right. I'll let the others know that your metal's been tested, and that you passed.
Revelio.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm just here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Accio! I recognize those handles. The summoning charm should do the trick. This'll do nicely. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Accio! I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Accio! Nothing. Levioso! Accio! Surprise. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. No statues here. I'd best keep looking. I'll take that, thank you. Nothing. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your doom.
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes. Why do you care about some old wand?
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the pages I'm after. Might they be with the wand in the cave?
Indeed. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest? I'd be happy to show you where to find them.
If that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you there.
If you don't mind the sight of my decapitated skeleton, the wand and the pages are yours for the taking.
Revelio.
Nani?
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh iya, bunga iya, pantas.
Incendio.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail. I would say that Irondale is not appropriately named. They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
Someone messing about?
Can't figure out why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough dumb beasts. When the clouds are dark is always the best time to strike. It's as if nature herself lends a veil beneath which to orchestrate one's
Revelio.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Gas. Intramiro.
Aside from bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
Ya, teka ba?
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Nothing to do now but keep going. waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Keren sih.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Intramuros.
Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Wajir.
Off on another adventure.
I won't rest.
Incendio.
I will make you
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Revelio. Incendio.
Oh, animasi naon gitu asupnya. Kurang, no. Keren no kurang.
I wonder how big this place is.
Yun deh.
Revelio.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all three before they time out on me. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Levioso. Revelio.
Ya Allah, gearnya penuh dong. Ini bisa dipicin tuh. Destroy.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it.
Jujur laba-labanya serem tapi lemah oge nya. Aing geus bisa mah.
Accio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself.
Revelio. Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Revelio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio. Incendio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
An untouched chest. Wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Accio.
odd. Would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me.
Revelio. Accio. Accio. Accio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Revelio. Accio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jack... Interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Revelio. Accio.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. This constant
Mana ya? Anjir, ngeri cok. Up, wah. Ayo tuh, up. Wah. Kayak orang namanya ngeri. Boom. Nah, kan. Mana hot.
Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how zombies have multiplied since jackdaws went this way.
Revelio.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left me something behind for me, but where could he be? I need to look around for the symbol. Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. What's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Anjir. You juga reupeun dong.
Levioso. Incendio. 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 Revelio.
What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Iya, tas naon kitu nya.
Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Wajar, keren.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of it. What is this place?
Wih, keren sih ya gamenya.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh anjir. Iya GG sih. Ini gimana cara makainya?
Revelio. I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies.
Anjir segala tuh nyambung ke Hogwartsnya, ke sekolahnya aneh. Bingung nih. Bisa, kayak jualan.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Flying class ta. Iya, sapu terbang. Tapi kusabab karena sudah lama ya live-nya ya. Mungkin kita cukupkan sekian dulu lab sekarang. Seru sekali menjelajahi chamber, bertarung dengan patung, bertarung dengan siluman laba-laba yang banyak ya. Sangat seru lah. Nanti kita lanjutkan untuk flying class. Siapa tahu ini adalah pelajaran sapu terbang, bagaimana kita mendapatkan sapu terbang karena capek jalan-jalan terus ya. Oke, terima kasih yang sudah nonton. Terima kasih yang sudah subscribe, apalagi yang sudah like. Terima kasih ya. Dan share juga ya. Kalau ada yang share, alhamdulillah banget. Kan cukup sekian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.